Hello, welcome back to some more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We have made it, looks like the stairs to the 3rd floor, and we found, once again, Staunton and Monago. Staunton is basically asking her to just kill him already.
Staunton, light of my life, don't be so silly. I could never hurt you. I brought you away from the battle to save you. My love, you don't belong in this grubby city where everyone hates you. Come away with me. You know I have always loved you.
You lying filth! You have the gall to say that to my face? But it was you. It was all you.
Turn it up a little bit. I think the dialogue might be quiet. Let's see if that's better.
So it was me who brought shame upon you in front of the people you called friends? It was you year after year, spat on you, forced you to do dirty, demeaning work like you were a drudge, and not the bravest of knights. No, it was all of them, the Crusaders and their witless queen. If you remember the day Dresden fell, I asked you to be its new ruler. You refused, of course, you and your principles. But look what's become of you.
I need to turn it up just a little bit more. Let's try. I just don't want the dialogue to be too quiet. Try this.
They talk about love, but they are really talking about a terrible disaster, like an earthquake, or a hurricane, or a shipwreck.
I'm sorry to say that there is truth in the demon's words. The Crusaders really have treated him terribly. I say this as a criminal who has been forgiven by other knights of Iomade. But like all demons, she has built a mountain of lies and deception upon this one grain of truth.
My offer still stands. Come away from here, my love. You will rule Dresden as a king, and I will be your queen.
I'm gonna do the good action here, hoping that Staunton will not fall and will stick to his beliefs. What are you hoping for, demon? Staunton is loyal to the Crusader cause. He won't succumb to your lies.
There's no bigger lie in all of Galarian than your beloved Crusades. Its century-old delusion encouraged by your disgraced queen. The only thing that is true is my love for you, my darling.
She got even quieter than she was before. I don't know why. Staunton gets to his feet and looks at the eyeless Lilitu with a strange expression on his face. A mountain would sooner weep than this grim dwarf, but tears now well in his eyes.
Dearest, it's all right. I'm here. We'll never be parted again. Let's go. Come.
Get back! Ah!
Grasping his weapon, Staunton slashes at Monago's eyeless face. With surprising agility for one of his statue, flees up the stairs.
Curses! Ugh. Stubborn as a mule. Never mind, my pet. Never mind. You won't get far. You will kiss this scratch and beg for forgiveness. You will be mine. Wholly, eternally, and willingly.
Okay, I'm going to turn the game back down just a little bit. In fact, let me check something. Sound. Did I turn audio, voice volume? Yeah, okay, hang on. So let's do this. So music volume's already a little bit down. Let's turn music volume down just a bit more. Go down to like 70. Do ambient down to like 10. Why does it have an exclamation mark? Oh, I guess that's just showing what I showed. Sound effects. Let's do these two down to like 80. And then keep voice high. Dialogue. Yeah, I mean, those should stay up. Magic chants. No, we don't need those. User interface. I think this is what we want. Wait, so voice is not the same as dialogue. We want the dialogue high. Okay. Let's see if that does better for the... Dialogue should always be higher than everything else, in my opinion. I feel like that's just how it should be. As much as I would love to take all this garbage with me, it's absolutely not worth it. In fact, I should probably leave more garbage behind. Like that. And these. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Leave. Oh-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm running out of coffee. Alright. Do a quick save. I don't know. How soon do we get into combat here? I feel like I should go ahead and pop
Ask nicely.
all my longer lasting buffs. So this is an hour per level. Pop that now. And go ahead and cast it on her as well, because she doesn't have it. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. How long is this? Exactly 1 minute? Yeah, don't cast that yet. This is 10 minutes per level. This is pretty long. Let's cast this on Gellius. Hello?
I'm all in. Don't mind me.
Okay. This is minute per level. Anything that's like pretty long, I feel like I should go ahead and use. Okay, that's not very long. This is 10 minutes per level. Let's cast that now. How long is this? Minute per paladin level.
No reason to pause.
10 minutes per level. Get out of here.
Our time has come.
Rely on me.
I'm here.
You've already casted your buffs except for the one that's kind of short. You don't have spells.
You are my favorite egg.
You. Haste is going to be important later. That's short. This is very short. Have that duplicated for some reason. Okay. Just double check my spell book. Okay. Now you are the last one.
Restless. I wonder why.
Is an hour? Yes, let's go and cast that. Do we want any more mage armors on people? I don't really, like, she shouldn't be in the fight, so she shouldn't really need mage armor. Let's just go ahead and enlarge B. Okay, and you should get on your pony. Alright, we're good.
We will prevail.
Okay. So I get a surprise round, huh? Go off to the side of him. And slap her. I'm wondering if I should use my smites. I'll save onto my smites. I did 1 damage. Why was that reduced? Radiance should pierce, huh?
Cover me, all right?
Oh, hold up. Can I get some info on you? Damage reduction, 10 exceptions, good. She's definitely good. Why was that damage reduction applied? Okay, I mean, that's just a little bit broken. That's fine. I'm sure it happens. She's clearly good, and she's holding a magic radiance weapon. It's like used by an angel or some shit. Go and cast Mirror Image. Honestly, you too. I'm kind of scared to charge in. I'm going to take a lot of damage if I don't kill him quickly enough. Oh, I'm not even in range. I can't even get in range. Okay, so we're just walking forward then. We're so slow now. After being fast for so long, it feels real bad. His damage reduction is good, so having Cold Iron doesn't matter.
Make every strike count.
Let's try to reduce his AC. So, no, let's reduce his attack rolls. I can't get in range. Okay, never mind. We're just stepping up. All right, full round attack. You know what? Let's smite him. All right, I didn't hit him like at all. Nice. Zero damage. Augers. Let's try and do this. Blind him. Fails to overcome spell resistance. Yikes. Alright, we're also gonna smite him.
We shall overcome.
There we go. That's the damage we're looking for. Let's turn off Rapid Shot. How hard is he to hit, AC-wise? 20? Yeah, let's turn off Rapid Shot. I don't want the negatives of it right now. We'll just take an extra attack from Key Power and Perfect Strike.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
Miss. 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 Okay, wow. Woo! Great round! Poggers. You did so much there. So he just ran through and took a bunch of attacks and then missed land with Gore. That's interesting. Well, I should be able to just finish him off, huh? Let's reduce his AC. Excuse me. Oh, I could also do the vulnerability, which reduces his damage reduction. We should be able to finish him off here. Yep, there we go. He kind of killed himself by charging in like an animal.
This is my kind of work.
All right, well, I think this is it. On entering the chamber where the vanquished Wardstone resides, the Crusaders could have expected many things. An ambush, deadly spells, or a horde of enemies. Not an empty hall. Still and silent, with no Monago or her henchmen. Only the obelisk and glimmers of light dancing on the dirty floor. But then again, all is not as placid as it seems. Gellius once again hears the seething choir. This time voices were louder, more insistent. One step, another, and suddenly Gellius sees the Wardstone not as it was a moment ago, but somehow completely different. It is no monolith emanating light. It is a cage made of pure energy. The place where Discari struck looks like a festering wound, from which tendrils of dirty red and purple darkness creep throughout the entire artifact. And there inside, two hosts of flaming warriors are locked in battle. One is light, the other is blood red. But they are all waiting. For what? Hearken to the light warriors' words. The light warriors speak of duty, service, and sacrifices made. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstones. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven who committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard mortal kind from the demonic threat. They make no complaint. They ask no easing of their burden. If the goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again, they would consider it the ultimate honor to sacrifice their freedom for the cause. The angels know Discari's evil plan. When the last of the light warriors falls, The wardstone will become a deadly explosive that will destroy everything around it. The other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. The Light Warriors pray for help. They plead for someone to strike down their fallen brethren. Those who succumb to the demonic corruption are already beyond salvation, but if they are stopped, it will allow the wardstone to heal and the light host to continue its duty. Crystal chisel covered in the runes of Canopus is the ideal weapon for the task. It will cut out the corruption along with those who have succumbed to it and restore the wardstones to full power. The eyes of the Aeon, until now slumbering peacefully in the hero's soul awakens. They urge the hero to look upon the wardstone through them. The Aeons wish to see. We're going to hearken the Red Warrior's words. The Red Warriors speak of pain and lies and disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of the wardstone. The barriers surrounding the world wound is built in the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the wardstone, these angels experienced as physical agony. The pain is driving them insane. Deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and service, they suffer torment day after day for the sake of ungrateful mortals who do not even know their names. Enough. The Red Warriors know that their blades, now turned against their former brethren, hastens the triumph of Descari and his servants. Once the wardstone has been wholly conquered by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk's prisoners beg for freedom, while others pray only for death. But they all agree that this existence is unendurable. The crystal chisel, discovered in the ruins of Canopus, is the perfect weapon for a massacre. It cannot open the door for those who wish to escape, but it can destroy the wardstone along with all of its prisoners, willing and unwilling. None will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted merciful death, and that will end their suffering once and for all. We'll look at it. Look upon the angels with the Aeon's eyes. The eyes of the Aeon pierce through essence, matter, and time, and reveal the truth of the wardstones. The stones are just as much a perversion of the world wound itself. The demons are not of this place, but this did not give Iomade and her herald license to disrupt the balance still further. By imprisoning untold numbers of angels in the stone, a crime committed in the name of good does not offset those committed in the name of evil. It only multiplies the harm done to the cosmic order. Here it is, the fate of two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen, and the fate of Canopus. Perhaps even all Mindev now rests in the hero's hands. How will he proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with all its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel defectors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape, and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. The Aeon's eyes perceive a solution to the goddess's tinkering, one that will cost no lives. One strike with the crystal chisel at the perfect point, and the stone's magic will be destroyed, and all the angels will go to their rightful place, to heaven or to the plains of chaos and evil. The remnant of the Aeon's power draws all the light left of the Aeon's existence to the hero, urging him to put things right. But somewhere deep within the hero's soul, the familiar ire seeds endless rage, unbridled hate. What will happen if it is unleashed here at the stone? So you can destroy the stone with all the angels inside. You can quell the anger of the Red Warriors by offering them peace. That's Angel Mythic Path. Then also Angel Mythic Path cleanse the wardstone, destroying the fallen celestial. So there's two different mythic angel paths. It's basically restoration and like healing / forgiveness, and then there's like lawful punishment. We're probably going good here. Lawful Aeon Mythic Path. Wield the stone's magic and return the celestials to their rightful plane, as the Aeon would have wanted. Or evil. demon mythic path. Unleash the demonic fury. We're going lawful good. Or we're going good, I guess. Angel good, which is like healing and forgiveness. As much as we can. I mean, I'm going to be lawful good in general. So it's like between these two, I'm going to lean towards good rather than lawful. Elias addresses the furious Red Warriors, not in words, but with his intentions and aspirations. The torment-wearied angels see compassion. They also a promise of rest. One day, the demons will be driven back. One day, the world wound will vanish, like a nightmare chased away by the spring dawn. One day, the spring above Canabras will once again gleam a dazzling blue. And when that day comes, the ward stones will no longer be needed, and the angels' watch will be at an end. Overcome by this vision, Red Warriors drop their weapons. With bowed heads, they say words of farewell and fall into a deep sleep. One that will not be broken until the day this promise is fulfilled and they regain their freedom. The injury inflicted by Discari still gleams scarlet within the wardstone, but the spread of corruption has been halted. The obelisk fills with vital healing light. The Crusaders succeeded. The angels' battle within the wardstone has ended, and the threats to the entire chain of stones has been eliminated. Of course, this has won no guarantees of safety for the future. What happened here can happen again. The Mendevians can no longer rely on Iomede's gift, but the danger has passed for now. Unable to bear such flagrant violation of the laws of reality, the magical eyes of the Aeons fade away for good. So basically, I've locked myself out of the Aeon path. Woo! Rest in peace, my throat.
Look at them, Suture. They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming and none of them sees it.
Shall we add to their festivities, my lady? How about a little lightning to burn their flesh?
Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Discari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time.
Those are the people who carried me into the stall at the very first episode. Or carried me into the square. They were demons all along. I don't know what's going on, but that's loud. The blisteringly vivid memory releases you, and you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. Energy expelled from the wardstone has blown the roof off the Grey Garrison. The wardstone's energy suffuses you, and through you flows into your allies.
What is happening? Help us, Iomade!
What are you doing here? How? I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess. So even Iomade will resort to dirty tricks when you have her cornered. Don't celebrate yet, mortal. There's no one to hide you from me now.
How did Monago get here? She doesn't rush into the chamber. She's been here the whole time. But some unknown spell has stopped you and your enemies from seeing each other.
Look, you're already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now. You'll die anyway.
Looking down, you notice the wound on your chest has opened up again, and is bleeding as if you were hit by a sword. There's no pain. all you feel is power filling you. Right before your eyes, the edges of the wound start to join and heal until it closes fully. Minago's face twists in frustration. The demoness looks formidable, and her entourage, with her entourage around her, but her threats ring hollow to you. You look at her and feel like a titan looking at an ant. Overwhelming, all-conquering power fills you. But that little demoness, those irritating hordes of the abyss, the gods themselves are your only equal. Lawful, you will now answer for your crimes.
There is only one law in this world. Strength. And only one crime. Weakness. Be honest. Do you really think you have strength on your side?
I knew a woman who thought the same thing. It never led to anything good.
Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory? All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals. And not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends, because I'm going to kill you right now.
I will fight.
Alright. We have a buff. Mythic power. You are imbued with mythic power. You get 2 additional attacks per round and +5 mythic bonus to attack. All your attacks ignore enemies' damage reduction, automatically confirming all critical hits, and deal additional 100% divine damage. Every first attack you make during the round deals 4d6 divine damage in a line or cone depending on an attack type. You get 100% fortification, DR 10, and 20 acid fire. Oh my god. All your spells ignore enemy spell resistance and energy resistance. Enemies fail all saving throws against them. All healing and supporting spells additionally heal and grant the target fast healing 10 for 5 rounds. All offensive spells deal additional 100% divine damage and make targets sickened and shaken. We are popping off here. Oh, I want to saddle up. Is the horse divine as well? Let's go. The horse is full of mythic power as well. Huge. Okay, let's go and saddle up. It's a surprise round. We're still big. I still have protection from poison. So I think we're just, I could fear them. But I feel like it would be better to just start casting I mean, fear would be hilarious. Alright, fear it is. You. Protection from evil.
You won't survive me.
Five-foot steppies. Get one swing, huh? So let's cleave. Okay. I should haste. As much as I want to, like, just throw a fireball, I should probably haste. Okay. I have damage resistance. This is fine. Everything here is fine. Uh-huh. Ow. Rude.
Into the fray. The inheritor, guide my blade.
The horse is going to town, dude. Let's go. Okay. Monago's still here. Hey, Monago, could you, like, be stunned? She's probably not going to get stunned. Let's be honest. Yeah, let's go for this guy.
Why not
Fails to overcome. So yeah, her spell did literally nothing. Alright, well, this should be amazing. Dead. Dead. We're still having a hard time hitting her. Okay. Smite the hoe. And then a 4-round attack on her. Oh, that was big damage. She did not like that. Oh, wait, she's dead.
How are you doing that? Where is your power coming from?
I accidentally did too much damage. I killed her in 1 round. There's supposed to be like reinforcements and shit.
To me!
Staunton, my darling. I knew you'd come back for me.
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape.
Staunton. Hang on. Staunton, don't do this.
Don't do it? And why not?
What did she promise you for your betrayal? Dresden? You must know that it's a lie.
She's already given me a lot more than all you Crusaders ever did. Compassion, understanding, kind words. So what if it's a lie? I want to believe her lies. I've had it up to here with yours. Your lies about forgiveness and redemption.
You're hurting yourself, just so she can hurt you even worse later. And all that so you can feel hurt until the day you die. You're awfully silly.
I know, girl. But it's too late for me to learn any different. When I die, pour one out for the old fool.
He doesn't love you. Demons don't know how to love.
You think I don't know that demons cannot love? You think this is news to me? I know that lying wench can truly love me. But what of it? Maybe I love her anyway. No matter what. And if I don't, what's it got to do with you? Enough talking. Monago, cast your spells and get out of here. I'll hold him off. Quickly! Before I change my mind.
No, my sweet. I won't abandon you. We'll leave this place together, and we'll go where we can be happy.
Go. Let me finally. God damn it all! Let's go!
Dalton clenches his teeth, swallowing the rest of his words. Panting, he looks between Monago and you, and back again. At last, the dwarf nods. The demon and the traitor vanish in a magical haze. You feel the energy thrumming through your body and soul start to fade. It doesn't leave you. It hides somewhere deep down, leaving behind a small amount of incredible energy, as well as the understanding that you will one day master that inconceivably huge. And we have unlocked mythic levels. You've gained your first mythic rank, or your first mythic rank as a mythic hero, starting a whole new track of development, independent from your class levels. Every time your mythic rank increases, you and your companions will gain new mythic abilities or mythic feats. Excuse me, I got some burpees. Your mythic rank will increase as the game's story progresses. And unfortunately, they got away. Unlucky. Are any of these masterwork? Masterwork? Garbage. Garbage. Okay, hang on. Where are we at? 34 minutes in this episode? Yeah, let's do our mythic rank. So it looks like I can't go into any of this stuff yet, but we will go into Mythic Hero. I believe we go next. A bit of fun. Mythic characters that draw power from chaos gain the ability to create 3 illusionary copies of themselves. I don't think that's something we... So I can't choose Angel right now. Close to the Abyss. Mythic characters that draw their power from the Abyss grow a pair of horns. Nah. Mythic characters that draw their power from good gain the ability to unleash a ray of heavenly light, targeting an ally or foe within 50 feet as a ranged touch attack. This ray heals allies for 4d6 plus 2d6 per mythic rank. Wait. Ray heals allies for that much points of damage, or heals the same, or deals the same amount of damage to enemies. Those characters can use the ability 3 times per day, plus 1 extra time for each mythic rank beyond the first. On the second mythic rank, those characters become closer to angels, gaining resistance acid 20, resistance cold 20, and immunity to petrification. Mythic character draws their power from death, deal damage to living or heal undead. We're obviously not doing that. Mythic characters draw their power from law, gain the ability to force reality on the enemies around. Every enemy within 30-foot radius around the mythic character is a target of greater dispel magic effect, affecting only abilities of the Illusion School. On the second mythic rank, the mythic character gains the ability to fix hindering abnormalities on his allies. One ally in close range is target to greater dispel. Freedom. Mythic character draws power from freedom. Anyway, we're Angel, so we're going close to that. We unlock this later. Let's hit next. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. This is where it gets spicy. Mythic abilities are nutty. Learned a way to increase the number of spells you can cast per day. Cast 4 more spells per day of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd rank each. This ability does not affect Spellbook. You found a way to increase the number of lay on hands. You can do it additional times per day equal to mythic rank. That's not that many. Smites, same thing. Half your mythic rank. Those are not that good, actually. Because, I don't think your mythic rank gets that far, right? Looks like you get to 7, maybe? 7, half of 7. It's only 3 extra smites. I mean, I guess that's more than I have now. Your attacks are now less affected by luck. You don't automatically miss when you roll a 1 on an attack. Armor Master, while wearing armor or wielding a shield, you reduce the armor check penalty by 1 per mythic rank and increase maximum dexterity bonus allowed by 1 per mythic rank. Additionally, you reduce your arcane spell failure. You don't take armor check penalty to incur arcane spell failure when you're wearing selected armor type. Using a shield, in addition, maximum dex bonus doesn't. So this is the better version of that, but you have to specify the type of armor. Interesting. Treat the armor bonus from your armor as 50% higher than normal. To a maximum increase of half your mythic rank plus 1. Wait. Treat the armor bonus? Isn't that kind of nutty? Half your mythic rank plus 1. Okay, that's nutty later, maybe. We're chilling right now. You mastered certain element to a spectacular level. Choose one type of energy: acid, cold, electric, fire, sonic, or negative. The damage of that energy type you deal can no longer be prevented or reduced by energy resistance or energy immunities. This bonus works on any damage you deal with the chosen energy type. So, I mean, I'm immediately choosing that on Ninio for fire, and then all of the fireballs are no longer getting reduced by energy resistance or energy immunities. think there's also, like, you could do lightning. It's usually electricity or fire are the two options that are both really good. But we'll come back to that. So it summons. Creature you summon gain a piece of your mythic power. I'm not doing any summons, so we're not going to be doing that, but they gain bonus stuff. Able to channel mythic powers. Standard action, you can enter a state of battle meditation. While in the state, you're unable to move. You lose your dexterity bonus to AC. Count as being staggered. All allies in a 30-foot radius gain a morale bonus to attack and damage rolls and saving throws against sphere effects equal to 1... the 1 + 1 per 3 mythic radius. That's interesting. If you have a character who doesn't really need to do anything, you could just turn them into a battle meditation bot. Unable to move, lose dex bonus to AC, and count as being staggered. All allies in a 30-foot radius gain a morale bonus equal to attack, damage rolls, and saving throws against fear effects equal to 1 + 1 per 3 mythic. That's not actually even that good. That's like pretty meh. Your master of the Hideous Laughter spell. When a creature fails a saving throw against your Hideous Laughter spell, another random enemy 30 feet of the target is affected by the same spell. This chain continues as long as targets continue to fail saving throws. Wow. Your healing is no longer affected by common limitations. Whatever you cast, a cure, wound spell, or another healing spell, it becomes reach as through the reach spell feat. Also, the amount of hit points now restored depends entirely on your caster level and disregards any limits of the original spell. Interesting. The wounds you inflict with your natural attacks are anything but natural. Benefit your natural attacks now ignore all damage reduction. Each time you deal critical damage with your ranged weapon attack or reduce the target to 0 hit points, you deal your weapon damage to all other enemies in a 10-foot radius. Okay, hang on. God, each time you deal critical damage, ranged weapon attack, or kill someone, deal your weapon damage. Okay, so that gives AoE to an archer. It's good. We'll probably be grabbing that on archer guy. You leave a mystic link with enemy spellcaster that lets you instantly move to them. Benefit: every time you are hit by an enemy spell, you may teleport to the spellcaster as an immediate action, take an attack of opportunity. That's funny. Your ranged weapon attacks are dangerous enough for enemies to forget about melee threats. Benefit: if you hit an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, they receive a penalty on AC against melee attacks equal to half your mythic rank for 1 round. That's interesting. It's probably not my first take on archer guy. With Barrage, you mastered the art of raining elemental spells on your foes and found a way to empower them by combining different elements. Benefit: every time you deal elemental damage to a creature with a spell, you apply an elemental mark to it. During the next 3 rounds, the marked target takes elemental damage from any source with a different element. Target takes additional divine damage and consumes the mark. The damage is 1d6 per mythic rank of character. That one's interesting. I don't think I'll take it. Okay, so I just remembered something. There's like a special staff or item or something. I don't remember what it is. It's an item equipable for Ninio that can turn all of her elemental damage, I think, into electric. So you take that and then combo it with the what is it? Ascended element electricity, and it's very overpowered. So even her fireballs technically do electric damage, if I remember correctly. It makes elemental barrage useless, but who cares? Okay. Emergency help. In dire situations, you can instantly make your way to a companion in danger and get them back into combat. Benefit: 3 times per day as a move action, you can teleport to an ally who has less than 30 hit points. Until the end of the next round, your first healing spell is empowered and maximized. Okay, who cares? You learned a way to prolong the effect of beneficial spells. Each of your spells on your allies that would last longer than an hour, but shorter than 24 hours, now lasts 24 hours. This is a very good spell. Yeah, it's just good. Let's just leave it at that. Excuse me. Some people motivate their companions by their mere presence, while you learned that pain is a much more potent modifier. Every time you damage an ally, they gain 2 mythic bonus on attack and damage rolls, and +1 mythic bonus on all saving throws. The bonus lasts number of rounds equal to half your mythic. You're always ready to unleash some extra attacks. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, you gain a bonus on the attack roll and damage roll equal to your mythic rank. The number of attack of opportunities you can make each round is increased by 2. Your ranged weapon attack exposes the enemy's vulnerable points. Every 3rd hit with a ranged weapon against the same enemy deals additional 1d6 per 2 mythic ranks divine damage. Mythic feats are pretty nuts. We can go through some of them. You can cast the first hex after Intimidate roll as a swift action. Leave any foe within your reach. Whenever you use cleave or cleaving finish, your attacks can be made. Whenever you cleave or cleaving finish, your attacks can be made against the foe that is within your reach, but not adjacent to the foe you attacked. You can't use this ability. I don't know what makes that actually better. I don't know. That's pretty meh. Expanded arsenal. Minus. Okay. Oh, when you use power attack, you gain a +3 bonus on melees instead of +2. When your base attack's +4, the amount of damage increases. The bonus damage is increased to +5 if you're making an attack with two-handed weapons, one-handed weapons using 2 hands, or primary. Basically, it just makes my power attack stronger. I probably want that eventually. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, this is really nice to have early. And then eventually you get like permanent haste and it's less insane. It's very good, very, very good early. Allies within 50 feet gain a bonus equal to half your mythic rank +1 to their initiative. Their saving throws against mind affecting and their concentration checks. Mission is too important to fall in battle. Once per day, your HP drops low. You become unkillable for 2 rounds. You become immune to damage that would make you. Your strike makes cracks in the enemy's existence, leaving weak points for your allies to strike. Every time you hit a target in melee combat, you leave a mark on it. An ally attacking can deal bonus divine damage. Activating this ability grants you magic immunity and dispels any spell affecting you. That's actually a downside. Shape shifting, we don't do that. Whenever you score a critical hit, the weapon's damage result is always the maximum possible amount you could roll. This doesn't affect other dice added to the damage, such as from sneak attack or from the flaming weapon specialty. For a critical hit, the weapon's damage result is always the maximum possible. That's pretty nutty. Mounted Maniac. Whenever you charge a creature while mounted, you can attempt an Intimidate check to demoralize all enemies at 30 feet. Charge attacks deal additional divine damage. Benefit your shadow spells are 20% more real. Whenever you score a critical hit, double any precision damage dice, such as sneak attack. Dice are only doubled, not multiple. Every time you miss an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, your aim improves, giving you a stacking +1 bonus on all attacks against the same enemy up to the maximum mythic rank. Every successful hit lessens this bonus by 1. Excuse me. Create a surge of mythic power that frees you from all magical restraints. 3 times per day, you automatically dispel any effects that make you frightened, dazed, sickened, shaken, yada yada yada. Oh boy, we're getting close. You gain bonus in your attack rolls with any ranged weapons equal to the penalty AC a target receives from their size. If it, so it just makes bigger targets easier to hit. Once per round, when your melee attack misses the target, you deal 2d6 plus 1d6 per 2 mythic rank sonic damage to all enemies in radius. So if I miss, I hit them anyways, kind of. As long as you keep fighting, the power of your melee attack keeps growing. Benefit every turn. As long as you made at least 1 melee attack, you gain a stacking +4 bonus to damage rolls with melee weapons up to a maximum +20. Oh. Okay. Unstoppable is actually really good, but... Okay. So, we've read them all. Does Mythic Power Attack... It's just more damage, right? That's all it is. Don't get me wrong. It's very good. Kind of want a possible speed. Just for a while. And then, here's the thing is. I'm totally fine with rebuilding characters if things change later. I don't like my things being locked in permanently. So if I want to like min-max later and get rid of impossible speed, because I'm pretty sure you can eventually get it to where pretty sure you can eventually make it to where haste is on like permanently. I think if you extend spell. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it. At that point, I will no longer need impossible speed, but until then, this is just so good. Alright, you need to choose the mythic path you're going to follow. This choice will greatly affect following events. However, no matter what reasons for choosing the paths you are, be it powers or aesthetic preferences, remember there are no wrong choices. Alright. Now, time for her. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to just give her Armored Might. Right? She's like tank. Hang on. Does she have any dex at all? +1 bonus to dex. Eventually, I think we want enduring spells on her. She doesn't need impossible speed because she has a horse. She has a pony. Oh. Your animal companion gains a bonus to its strength, dexterity, and constitution equal to half your mythic rank +1. Attacks now ignore damage reduction, except in minus and count as ghost touch weapon. That's actually pretty funny. That's a maybe. Oh, I really actually want unrelenting assault on my other guy. On my main guy. I think the speed is what I want for now, though. It's such a big difference. You know what, honestly? Let's do it. It sounds funny. My horse is now a mythic animal. Is that the right play? Probably not. But it's funny. Wait, who am I leveling up right now? Who am I leveling up? Okay, you. Okay. This is insanely good. This is insanely good. Where's the extend spell? Enduring spells is insanely good. All of those are Pog. That's longer than an hour. Shorter than 20. Let's get the abundant casting first, I think. Give him a lot of spells to use. Yeah, let's start there. I liked the exploding one. Yeah, this one. Wait, who am I doing again? I'm so dumb. Okay, her. I mean, she does need abundant casting. I am going to go ahead and take the fire one. And I'm doing this knowing perfectly well that I will probably adjust this later. And like I said, I'm totally fine doing that. If you've got a problem with that, suck it, bitch. Can gain an additional Oracle Curse, but it gives you no penalty. What's that do? One of your legs is permanently wounded, reduce your base land speed. Speed is never reduced due to encumbrance. Level 5, you're immune to fatigue condition. Speed is never reduced by armor. You're immune to exhausted condition. That's not that good. I don't think I'm taking any of those. Let's be honest. I'd rather just not think about it. My brain. This ability lets you select any witch hex and grant you the ability to use the selected witch hex. What? It's too much thinking. No thanks. No thanks. I'm pretty sure she's just going abundant casting as well. Oh, then again, like, she doesn't use her spells that much. No, I would rather not go abundant casting on her. Boundless healing is not terrible. It's not terrible. I could have sworn there was more hex stuff. Really? That's the only one? Okay. No. Oh. Huh. I mean, I guess I take that. It's the only witch-specific ability. I don't really understand it, but that's fine. I'll figure it out eventually.
We'll make things right.
So basically, I can choose any random hex. That's pretty cool, I guess. Alright, we've done it. Let's save. And, I guess we'll just go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. We've done it. We saved the world, right? Haha. We have locked in some of our mythic abilities, and we have a lot more mythic abilities to look forward to. But we've got to do some more mythic type things before we can do that. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.